as most pie chart goes, this too is a very easy set. Though there's a little multi-layered pie chart, but it does not really pose any problem to us. The layers they're showing sales of LED TV during 16 and 17. So if you search for it, you will see that the inner layer, innermost, is divided in 2016. You may not be able to see the readings, so I'll just mention it. Anyways, it will be there in the PDF that you have. So part of it is 2016 and rest is 2017. So pie chart gives a visual picture. So 2016 the sales was less, 17 it was more. Okay, and the outer layer shows the monthly sales. So if I look at the outer layer, this is January, February, March, April, May, June, right up till December. So this is January to December for 2016, and it again starts Jan, Feb, March, goes up to December again for 2017. With each label showing the month followed by the sales figure. So there are numbers here. So this is 80, 60. So those are the monthly sales figure. For some months, the sales figures are not given. So if you see May, June, the figures are not given. Okay, and the middle layer shows the quarter-wise aggregate. So Jan, Feb, March, all these three are clubbed together and they become quarter 1. April, May, June clubbed together, quarter 2. So again, keep remembering what is the purpose of a visual depiction. Quarter 1 the sales is more than the quarter 2. Okay, quarter 3 is become higher, and again in the quarters also, for some of the quarters the aggregate sales is given to us, like this is 150, this is 360, and some it is not given. So that's what written here. So the annual sales. Now it is known that the sales figure during the 3 months of second quarter of 16, April, May, June. So this is April, May, June, form an arithmetic progression. April, May, June is in an arithmetic progression. Now I don't know the values for May and for June, but it's an AP. Now it's not given over here that is it in the same order, but that is what I'm trying to highlight to you. This is a smaller sector, a little bigger, and the largest. So that would be in order that way, right? And while it seems tough, here we do have the sum of the 3. So if we have the sum of the 3, the average of it divided by 3 will be the middle number, 50. And one is 40, one is 50. The common difference is 10. Add a 10, 60. The sum becomes 150. So it was a very silly set, students. And the same thing. So now I have the values for all the months. Oh, November, December is missing, but let's take that up when we come across. Or else, look here, as do the 3 monthly sales of the 4th quarter of that year. Oh, so October, November, December, we are missing these 2, but these are also in an AP. The same way, the smallest sector, a little larger, and the largest. They are in an AP, the difference is same, the sum is known, sum divided by 3. The average is the middle term of the AP. So November will be 120, this is 100 given, common difference is 20, so this will be 140, the sum is this, and rest all the numbers we know. We don't know August here, but then we know the sum over here, 220, so you can easily find this. Similarly, October is known, November is known, December is not known, but the sum is known, so you can even find December. Right? So I don't think so there's anything which would, even remotely act as a hurdle here. So directly let's go to the questions. What is the percentage increase in sales in December 17? So we are talking of December 17, right? So we need that number compared to December 16. So let's see, December 16, if you remember, 360 is the sum, divide by 3 gives you 120, this is given to us, so December is 140, this becomes my base. And this number I want, the sum is 500, this is 150, 170, so the 2 together is 200, 320, so this will be 180. So from 140 it has gone to 180. The increase is nothing but a 40 on a base of 140. So that is 2 by 7, which should be known, 28.57. Simple. In which quarter of 2017, quarter 1, 2, 3, 4, was the percentage increase in sales from the same quarter of 16 the highest? So you will compare with the same quarter of the previous year. So Q1, this will be compared with this, and this looks like a decently big growth. Q1 is a small sector, this Q1 is a big thing. Here also it is a little increase. So this third, or as a third quarter, the third quarter is a decrease. In 2017 is smaller than the 2016. So the third quarter is not going to be my answer here. In the fourth quarter also there's an increase, but let's find it. All numbers are easy. So quarter 1, if I add the numbers, 80, 60, 140 and 100. 240, and here January 120, 100, 160, so that's 380. So the 240 has become 380, an increase of 140, okay, on 240, right? 140 on 240, 14 by 24, which is 7 by 12. So quarter 1, the increase is 7 by 12, which is decently high, more than 50%. Let's check for Q2. This is 150 here. Here let's add it up, 65, 75, 140, 140 and 60, 200. So 150 has become 200, an increase of 50 on 150, 33.33%, but not as high as this. This is more than 50%. So Q2 is not going to be that. Q4, this is 360. This is, you just need to check, is it more than half? So half of this would be 180. Is it more than 180? Not really. The increase is 140. So this also is small. So this is the largest one. A little comprehension of this third question is important. During which quarter, so we are again talking about the quarters, was the percentage decrease? We want to go down from the previous quarter. So you just need to remember it is the previous, not the same quarter in the previous year, but the previous quarter. We need the percentage decrease to be highest. So you're going to go sequentially. So obviously from 240 we went to 150. That's a good decrease. That's a nice decrease of 90 on 240. 9 by 24, 3 by 8. So that should be one of the options. So this is Q2 of 2016. The decrease is 3 by 8. Let's see, from 150 this has gone to become an increase. This is a pretty large sector. From here also it has gone to an increase. I don't need to check. This is also an increase. From 380 it went to 200. Oh, so this is a nice drop. From 380 it went to 200. So that's a decrease of what? 180 on a base of 380. 18 on 38. 18 on 38, 2 will divide it, so that is 9 by 19. So which is this? From Q1 to Q2. So Q2 of 2000 is 9 by 19. It is almost 50% drop. 50%, half the basis, what? A 9.5, a little less than 50%. This is quite small, okay? From 200 has gone up to 220, 220 has gone up. So obviously this is the largest decline. Last question, during which month was the percentage increase in sales from the previous month's sale the highest? So we have to go month wise, but it's a large sector. So I'll just use the options this time. March of 17. So March of 17, 100 has become 160. So this is an increase of 60%. So that's a good value, 60%, right? So let me just write it here. October of 17. Now you have a benchmark. You want more than 60% if you can find something. 2017 October, oh, 70 has become 150. It's more than doubled. Double would be 140, 10 more. So that 10 as a part of 70 is 14.28%. Oh, so this is 114.28%. Is it there in the screen? Yes. So 114%. Okay. So that's very high. Quickly check. Has it more than doubled in any year? October of 16, 55 has become 100. It's not doubled. March of 16, 60 has become 100. It's not doubled. So obviously October of 17 had the highest increase.